Hi, my name is Christian Felix from Walter's Mercedes-Benz of Riverside, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new 2020 GLS 450. All right, so here is the brand new 2020 GLS 450. This one specifically is the Mojave Silver Metallic, which is an upgraded color option. You also do get a lot of standard features, which is actually really neat. So the GLS 450, a lot of the things are now standard. For example, you have the multi-beam LED headlights with the adaptive high beam assist as well. You also do get the surround view system with the parking sensors as well. So for example, you do have the surround parking sensors. Your camera is right under the emblem, the Mercedes-Benz emblem, which you do get a surround view camera as well. You have a front camera. You do also get side cameras as well, which are right under the mirror. And you also get the rear view camera, which in your screen, you can actually see your cameras around you, and you can also see the vehicle and where the direction that it's moving as well. The LED headlights also, this is a standard headlight. This is a daytime running LED headlight. Also, like I mentioned, the adaptive high beam assist. If you turn on your high beams, for example, and if you're driving, let's just say on a highway or anything like that, and there is a car passing you up, you do also, your headlights will also dim down automatically. And once that car passes you up, your headlights will turn on automatically for you as well. You do get the 2 bars right in front of the grille also, which is really neat. And then also you do get the Mercedes-Benz emblem on the grille itself as well. And now we're gonna go ahead and talk about what's going on under the hood of this beautiful 2020 GLS 450. This now is a 3-liter, 6-cylinder inline turbo engine with a EQ boost as well. So this motor is no longer a belt-driven motor either. You do get what's like a battery that's between the engine and transmission also. It's a 9-speed transmission. It also has the Eco Start-Stop feature, which actually shuts your engine off when you do a complete stop, for example, at a red light or stop and go traffic. And then also you do get the 4MATIC system as well, which is standard on the vehicle, which is the all-wheel drive. And now we're gonna go ahead and talk about the side of the 2020 GLS 450. In this case, this one does have the 20-inch 8-spoke wheel. You also do get the illuminated running boards right over there. You do also have the keyless entry. There's a little sensor right there, really easy to use. You can just tap right there, your car locks, and then you put the hand in the handle, and your car unlocks for you automatically. And as you can tell, your power folding mirrors also do fold in or do fold out. Really, really easy, just like that. And if you want to open up those mirrors as well, you just put your hand in the door handle really, really simply. And I always mention the fact that we do have the those windows in case your windows are cracked or they're open or they're just closed and it's like a hot day out. If you want to just easily hold on to your unlock button right over here, it opens up for you automatically. And if you want to close your windows, you can just easily hold on to this right here as soon as you step out of your vehicle, for example. But if you don't want to do that, if you have your key in your hands, you just hold on to your lock as long as you're a few feet away of the vehicle, and your windows will close for you automatically as well. And now we're gonna go ahead and talk about the back of the GLS 450. You will notice that it does have the badging of what this vehicle is. You'll see right over there, GLS 450 with the chrome and also the 4MATIC. And you do also have a lot of extra chrome pieces on the back of this vehicle as well. You also do get the LED taillights as well, which is also standard with the vehicle. You do also get the dual exhausts. You do also notice that you have the parking sensors around the whole vehicle. Like I mentioned, the rear parking sensors and also the front parking sensors as well. The nice thing is also you have 3 different ways that you can open up the trunk, which you have a handle right down over here on the button as well. Or if your hands are busy for whatever reason, you could just do a simple kick right into the bumper just like that. And then it opens up for you automatically. And for those customers that just happen to seem that this is too high for them, you can actually lower this right over here and then get your choice of height. And you can actually memorize the height level as well for the power lift gate. The left button is for locking the trunk, and the right button is for closing and locking the whole vehicle as well. You do also get, of course, the 7-passenger. In this case, this is a 6-passenger, but you do get the back seats right over here as well. In the trunk, you can actually press some buttons on the right-hand side of the trunk. and then your seats do fold down automatically for you. This also does have the airmatic suspension. You can actually lower the vehicle. There's also an extra button right over here as well. You can lower the vehicle, so in case you're loading things in the trunk of the vehicle, by pressing that, you'll notice that the trunk is lowering. Now I'm sitting at the most interesting seat of the GLS 450, which is the third row. I do have a lot of people that happen to ask me, hey, how is it in the back seat, and all that stuff. As you can tell, I actually have a few inches ahead of me that actually is very comfortable. You also do get 2 USB ports on the left-hand side over here and 2 extra USB-C ports on the right-hand side over there as well, with a nice cup holder and also the little compartment right over here. And then for Bluetooth reasons, you're always going to find the extra speakers for all the passengers. So whenever someone is in a phone call, and instead of having to yell out of what's going on for the speaker to be heard up front for the people in the back seat, you have your own speakers right here as well. Now I'm sitting behind the driver's seat. You can see I have a lot of space right in front of me. I want to go ahead and talk to you about the second row now. What we have going on here is that you now have your power seats on the door panel, same like the driver and passenger seat. So on both the doors, you will have the controls for your seat as well. You can only go forward and back, and now you can make your adjustment on your backrest as well also, okay? And same thing for your headrest. If you want to lift up your headrest or push your headrest down, just that easy right over there. Right here, you'll notice that I have a handle right over here as well, a nice reading light right up on top. You have another microphone right up here. So whenever the passengers are talking, the speaker can actually hear, the people can actually hear you as well, which is really neat. You'll also get the wood trim. You have the ambient lighting, your 64 color ambient lighting, your Burmester speakers, which is standard as well. You'll notice right here that there is a pre-wiring for rear seat entertainment. You can actually install like a TV or an iPad holder. But for the sake of like children and stuff, it's actually kind of like a magnet. So as soon as you buy that product, you can just slap it right on in there, and it just kind of it goes in there. So in case there's any kids back here, there's not anything that's going to be bothering. Like they're not going to be able to throw any candy wrappers or anything like that in the back, right behind here either. And then right in here, you do have an extra little compartment with the 2 extra USB-C ports. You also do get the 115 volt power outlet. You do also get the 3-zone climate control. You can actually, the passenger can actually raise his fan level, also his temperature, or he or she can easily say, hey Mercedes,
how may I help you?
Change back seat temperature to 75 degrees.
I'm setting the temperature in the rear to 75 degrees.
Easy as that. And you'll see right over here, it makes the adjustment for you automatically. You can also ask for the fan levels to be raised as well. And then the air vents, really, really easy to use. You can just aim them up or down, left and right, and also shut off or open up the air vents as well. Now I'm on the driver's seat on this beautiful 2020 GLS 450. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about what's going on inside the cabin of this vehicle. On the door panel, you have your controls for your heated seat. You have your controls for to adjust the passenger seat as well. You also have your controls to adjust your own seats. Really, really easy to use. It is the shape of a seat. So if you want to go forward or back, for example, if you also want to stretch your seat forward as well, the bottom portion, if you want to make your adjustments for your back as well, and also for your headrest, really, really easy to use. You also have the 3 memory seats right over here. As soon as you have your steering wheel, your mirrors, and also your seat adjusted, you would just easily select M and then 1, and it memorizes your seat. So at any point, when anybody moves your seat out of the way, all you have to do is simply hold on to your number 1, and then your seat will go back to place for you automatically. Right on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, you also get the cruise control buttons right over here. Really easy to use. You turn on your cruise control just like that, and you start setting your speed limit as well. And then this is also a touchpad to control your center display right there as well. You get the dual 12.3-inch screen, so you can actually just touch that right there. Really, really, really easy to use. You can go to radio, change your stations. You can see your miles per hour and also your RPMs. On the right-hand side of your steering wheel, you'll have your volume control. Very easy to use. And you also have one over here at the right down over here for your passenger as well. In case you're getting a phone call in, really easy to use. You'll just lift up to answer, or you could push down to hang up as well. This is also a touchscreen, so you can actually touch the screen to whatever it is that you may want to use. For example, you go to radio, and you can actually change stations really, really easily right over there, okay? You do also get the dual climate control, so you can change the temperature on the left side of the driver's side and also on the passenger side. Right down over here, you also have the wireless charger. Very, very easy to use. As soon as you grab your phone, as long as it's an iPhone 8 or newer, or also an Android phone, for the most part, they all have the wireless charging. Very, very easy to use. We'll just grab our phone and make sure you just pop it right in there on the NFC wireless charger, and it automatically charges your phone for you. You also do get the 2 cup holders right over here, right on your wrist right over here. This is basically a rest for your wrist. You also have the touchpad, which is basically your mouse pad, your other way to control your screen as well. You have your dynamic select as well. As you are driving, you can go to eco mode, comfort mode, and also sport or off-road mode. You also have your parking assistance sensors right over here. So if you want the vehicle to park itself for you into a regular parking space or a parallel space, this car will do all of that for you as well. You also have your navigation controls. Very easy to use. You can zoom in or zoom out with your mouse pad as well right over here. And also with your touchpad right here. Very, very easy to use. Since this does have the airmatic system, you can actually choose right over here to raise your whole vehicle or also lower your vehicle. The purpose of that is in case you ever find yourself driving through maybe like a rocky road, you can actually, and you don't want the bottom of the vehicle to hit, you could just raise the vehicle. It goes up a few inches for you and you avoid the rocks very easily, just like that. And then right down under the mirror right over here, you do have your garage door opener. You can actually set maybe a gate and 2 garage doors. Very easy to use. Right up over here, glasses holder, sunroof opener. You have what's called the Mercedes Me Connect. So in case you're having any issues like SOS or anything like that, you just click like that and someone will connect with you automatically. And right up over here, there's also your lights for your reading lights right under your mirror, and also your front lights and also your rear lights as well. And don't forget, you also have this is the standard sunroof as well, and you also have the panoramic sunroof option. But when you don't have a panoramic sunroof, you can just manually open your sunroof shade just like that. Or if you also want to open up the whole glass, you just pull that back and very, very easily it opens up for you. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video on the 2020 GLS 450. If you like the video, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and comment down below, and we'll see you next time.